Not Lyrical thing. We have to address
Yeah, you're
that.
right. You're right. That's the main thing we be talking about. Hold on. And I've been listening to Tupacalypse Now a lot lately. I'm like, that shit down there classic, bro.
Yeah, it's right there. It's right
Right
there,
there.
but I don't know what prevents it, but it's right there though. You're right, because Pop was peak bars, peak lyricism. You know, he came out the gate, that's that young hunger. That's young hunger. He was
Yeah,
young
that's
and
true.
hungry. You know, he wanted to distance himself from that digital underground shit. He wanted people to know that, I'm not with that silly shit that digital underground be rapping about. I'm serious. I'm a person, I'm a street reporter.
Good,
You
bro.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm I'm an activist. My mother's a former Black Panther, and I got some soul. And most of all, I can rap my ass off. That was Tupacalypse Now. Now, Strictly for My Niggas was like a mixtape. That like a mixtape. Like it wasn't Pop best material, but it was super street though.
I think it
Like it
was
had
similar
the
to like,
singles.
oh, it had the singles though. Yeah.
It had Keep Your Head Up and I Get Around. And then the rest of it was just
I know what you're saying.
gangster.
You know what I think? I think Tupac probably was like just in the studio and he made all those songs and the label probably said, "Oh, I mean, he probably had Get Around, throw that on there too, just throw two singles on there, something like that." I think that's what they probably did. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah,
like it's a
exactly.
mixtape with
Like,
two singles on it, with two big hits on it, basically.
yeah, that's basically what it is. It's not a classic because it was too raw. It
Yeah.
was way entirely too raw to
Oh,
be
it
a
had Holla If You Hit Me
classic.
on there too. Holla If You Hit Me, cold, bro. I love that song, bro.
Yes,
Too,
that's out of there.
it's just like
Then he
some
got a song with
it's on some
Ice
Black
Cube and
Panther
Ice
type. It's
T
on some
on there.
Black Panther like Black Man Power type. It's cold.
Yes,
I'm like, so it's
it's
Tupac
Public
more than just
Enemy.
rapping. It's
It's
like, yeah,
Public
bro, like he
Enemy.
like a
It's
Public
X
Enemy with
Clan. You know what I mean? It's like that.
he was like a Public Enemy with more hits. Like Tupac the man, bro. Like
Yeah, like Strictly was great. Thug Life, that was like, they said that there was a harder version of Thug Life that they never put out because, the label wouldn't allow them to say certain shit.
yeah, you
So
know
Thug
how that
Life
go.
got cut. Yeah, Thug Life got cut. Like in like they were supposed to have more songs. I think they only had like 11 songs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, crazy, crazy album. Like, I think Thug Life is underrated in my opinion. Yeah, Thug Life's underrated. Then when we get to the real shit though, the Me Against the World. mm, yeah, Me Against the World had hits, but they had a lot of substance though. All the hits,
Yeah,
almost all the hit songs,
I'm about to say
like
because that album, I don't
So
think
Many
I listened
Tears
to it.
and Dear
Yeah,
Mama.
nothing is a skip on that one for me, bro.
Mm,
Cause we got
I
the
haven't
intro.
heard that before.
Let me get if I die tonight, I like that one. I guess because I heard it as a little
If
kid, so
I
when you hear it again,
Die Tonight, though, that's a display of Pac's lyricism right there.
yeah. If I die tonight, this is like he just know how to make songs.
He
Like
was
cold.
going. He was going. How can they not? How can they say Pac not lyrical and listen to that song? How?
But when
Like
has
like
lyricism become about like I don't know. I think it's that era that messed it up. The era of the Fabs and the Lloyd Banks and Cassidy, like the punchline type. But it's like I think people look at
yeah,
that.
but those punchline niggas can't make great
I know,
albums.
I know.
That's like a battle rapper
Yeah,
that can't make good music.
yeah. Ain't none of them better than Pac. Like period.
That's what I'm saying. Like none of them are better than Tupac, but Tupac, he didn't multi-syllable rap all the time. He multi-syllabled when he wanted to. Just like if I Die Tonight is one of those songs.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
Lunatic too.
Oh, yeah, Lunatic was
Even
out
How
of
If You
here.
Hear Me, like he was going crazy. But
Yeah,
it's like people don't understand like when you rapping about a story, when you telling a story like Dear Mama, like it's not meant to be like, oh, I'm about to say six punchlines on one verse. It's like it's not meant for
and
that. It's
then
telling a story.
yeah, Tupac was more like from the heart. You know, everything it was original poetry. He's a poet. You got to remember that. Like he is an original poet. You understand? Like he ain't no he ain't just a rapper. He a poet. You know, he was different. Like
That
that
was
fucking Me Against the World was hard though. Like that Dear Mama, So Many Tears was wild.
you had Temptation. You had
Oh, Temptation was crazy.
yeah,
That was the I Get Around for that album.
yeah.
You know, that was crazy. He was in jail. He couldn't even promote this album. Imagine all the copies that it
Hey, I
sold.
love the
Like,
intro too. I love the intro when they was talking about the news. They had the, I think that was the original news story from Pac getting shot or whatever. It's just like I
yeah.
just remember that junk as a kid. I remember, bro, that whole
Then Death Around the Corner and Outlaw and Lord Knows. And you know, it's a rumor that Tupac made 2 songs and he was dedicated. I think he was like talking about Left Eye on both songs. Like it was one on Me Against the World and one on All Eyes on Me.
okay.
And the I think Can You Get Away is about Left Eye.
Yeah, I like that one too, low key.
Yeah, that was cool. There's
Way.
some laid back shit. There's some cool,
Then you got
cool
old
shit.
school,
Yeah.
old school fire too.
Yeah, old school. That was him paying homage to the ones before him, which is
Yeah,
something that current rappers don't do at all. Yeah, but All Eyes on Me though, that's my favorite rap album of all time.
I just thought about it because if I got Illmatic, I just do. If I'm going by solo, I mean I know you got the group stuff too, but I feel
I
like
mean,
just solo albums.
that's fine.
If I
Like
I
those
just rank
are,
them different. Yeah, I just think like solo. Like I said about the RZA and the Jizza thing is a perfect example. Like yeah, like it's hard to make an album when it's you as the main focus, but you just got to throw a verse on the record and just
yeah.
do what you do best. That's what he do best. Lyrics. Like it's like you throw Method Man on the hook. Yeah, I think.
All Eyes on Me.
I think all
You
these
gotta
right
think.
behind Doggy Style, Illmatic, and
You
Chronic.
gotta think about All Eyes on Me. That shit had 27 songs, and 25 of them bitches was hard. They slapped. 25
Yeah,
out of
that's why when
27.
people
That's
say yeah,
tough.
that one could probably get an exception for the things that no
Biggie did
hits.
the same thing. Biggie did the same thing with Life After Death.
He did.
But but Pac was first. Pac did that shit first.
That was at the
You know
peak.
what I mean?
That was at the peak of his prime. Like that was crazy, bro. Uh,
And
Um,
he worked with everybody. He worked with everybody and their mama on that album.
yeah, Big Psych. Then he had Method Man, Redman, Rupp.
Oh, oh
Great.
my God, that fucking
Got my
song
mind
got
made
my
up.
mind in. That shit was crazy. And then you know me, I had to get the version with Inspector Deck. I just couldn't like. I don't like listening to the version without him
Yeah,
because they got the deck verse, the one with the Inspector Deck verse on the internet.
yeah. I think I heard it before.
That
Oh,
shit,
that's what Method Man. Method Man. That's his favorite rapper. Cause they was like, who the best rapper? Top five rappers of all time? Like Inspector Deck. Inspector Deck. So maybe Method. I don't know. Maybe he did something that we don't know. Maybe he taught him a lot behind closed doors. You know, maybe he did something for him that nobody else did. Yeah. Then
yeah.
his lyrics is crazy too.
Deck is a top 100 lyricist, but you know, unfortunately, he never got the career that he deserved. You know, we saw it on the series, like what
Yeah.
he was mentally going through. You know, a lot of they say some of the shit is not 100% true, but I believe that the Deck portion of the story is true.
Yeah. I think so too.
You know, it's something that they fucking did overdid as far as like that. But damn, that got my mind made up was crazy. Like that whole first disc. Like if he would have just put out the first disc, that would have been a great. That would have been better than Illmatic to me. I
Yeah.
think
I think
that
it's
first
just
disc.
there's so many songs that people might be like, oh, I can skip one. I can skip none on Illmatic. Like, duh, it's only 10 songs versus 27. Like, duh.
You got 25. You got
Right, it's a classic,
25
bro.
good ones.
Period. Yeah, 25 good ones, right. So
I
what's the two? What's your phone number and what else?
hated trading war stories. I hated that song.
Oh, so Trading War Stories and what's your phone number? The two
No,
skits?
oh no, what's your phone number is excellent. I didn't
Oh, okay.
like the one he was talking about Left Eye on ain't hard heaven ain't hard to find.
Okay.
I didn't care for that. it's not a bad song, but it's like something got to be the second worst. it's it's more
Yeah,
like
then
that. But
then how
all
the
the
album
rest of
flow,
them,
the album flow at a good pace. It's like it's all about you. You got the what's the name, Casey and JoJo joint. You got
like
hardcore stuff. And Baby
even
Doesn't Ride. I
checkout.
can't see me. Like, come on, bro.
Even checkout time was crazy. Like I didn't like checkout time at first, but then like once I was grown and I understood what they was talking about. Like
Right,
with checkout time, like I got it because once I started like staying out in hotels I was like, oh shit, I can relate to this shit. And then they used the Tribe Called Quest bass line and shit on there. Like,
right.
bruh, checkout time was tough. When We Ride was crazy.
Yep. And then No More Pain too.
Bruh, he went
That beat
crazy on there.
is
That's
insane, dog. That beat. That's one of my
yeah,
favorite beats of all times.
Devontae and Timberland.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Making wins with Devontae. Yeah, that's why he shouted him out on there too. Yeah. And he
yeah,
rapped
man.
on there too. Like, Pac.
Like
That's like,
this nigga got a like because Devontae is known more for R&B and slow jams and shit. He ain't known for. And then they said that, and then Pac said he made that shit like in front of him. That beat, you know.
okay.
But Timberland just added like a couple of sounds. So
Yeah.
technically, he got the co-production because he added a couple of sounds. But Devontae did most of that beat just live.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
that whole album is ridiculous.
Yeah, for sure. And that, that's
That's why it's my
unfortunate. So you
favorite.
think Pac would be that one? Like Pac, like I know he died at 25. I know it's a what if, but it's kind of like you think that's why you got him like three, just because like Nas and Jay Z did his career basically. You know what I'm saying? They got to stay alive and promote their
Yeah.
legacy and all that. Pac didn't have to do that.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
it.
then Tupac. I mean, look at us. It's 2024. We still talk about this dude.
Yeah. So imagine, right? If he was,
And people, and you gotta look at niggas like DJ Vlad, right? He
yeah,
built his whole platform off of interviewing niggas that was around Tupac. Art of
a
Dialogue
fact.
whole channel. Look at Art of Dialogue whole channel. Interviewing people that knew Pac and was around Tupac.
And people gonna
Look
click
at
that.
Bomb
People gonna
First.
click that now because yeah, you ain't
Look
gonna
at
know everything about Pac. They think you younger.
Discretion TV. Like all of these dudes are making pop based content in 2024 with all the shit from 5 years. All the pop shit was made in 5 years. Look at all the music that he had in five
And this
years.
dude can literally do like you know how many artists that can't
He
even like
had 8 albums after he died.
right.
8.
That's how much material
And
he
some of
has.
them was 2 disc albums.
Yep, to the
Are
end of
you still
time. To the
down?
end of
Two
time was
discs
definitely
until the
just
end of
two discs.
time. Better
I remember that
days.
one. Oh, I love Better Day. I love that. Still ball it to the
Yes.
man.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I don't count the Pac albums after he died though, because he
Yeah, I
had
don't
no
either.
creative control.
Yeah, I
But it
don't
was
either.
good to hear it. You know what I mean? It was good to hear like his music and hear him again. But I count the ones where he had the creative control and the pick of the
Damn,
tracks.
hold on, wait. I think I bought all of them. I know I bought Better Days. I bought Until the End of Time. I bought the one with Jadakiss on it. What's the one? Pac's Light. No, what's the one with
Oh,
that?
loyal to the game.
Yeah. Oh my God, that niggas. The Jadakiss went crazy.
Yeah,
Man,
like
Jadakiss is
I mean,
amazing, dog. That boy is cold, bro.
yeah, Kiss
Damn.
is top 10.
Yeah, I think
Jada
so
Kiss
too.
is top 10.
That nigga said, um, damn, no, what's that other song he had with Mobb Deep? The one where he was like, it was on the Mobb Deep. Yeah, what got it twisted. I bought that
Oh,
album
it was
too.
one of ours. One of
Yeah,
ours. Part
Mike,
2.
them guns off, get your body back. Yeah,
Yeah,
Prodigy hard
yeah,
too.
yeah. That America's Nightmare album was crazy.
Yeah,
That's a
I bought
classic.
that one. And I know it went platinum because Got It Twisted was fire, bro. That junk was fire. They went platinum for like one single, bro.
And
Basically.
and Alchemist, that's crazy that this nigga is producing in 4 decades. I think Alchemist started like late 90s.
Yeah, is he top five or you think he don't got enough? I mean, I'm saying he got great records, but I'm talking
Uh,
about like Dr.
he's
Dre. They got
top
Lakers.
20. He's top 20. I just don't think that he had that hip hop hit that would last forever like the other producers. Like other producers had made hit records that look at Scott Storch, for example.
Yeah,
Scott Storch had hits. Nigga had Still Dre. Nigga had Candy Shop just a little bit. Those records are still being played right now.
thanks. Yo, Alchemist
He,
is like
Alchemists don't have that song.
he was like one of them people that was good for 30 years, but the greatness of Dr. Dre, he got chronic. You could doggy style. You could think of a song like albums that he did straight out of Compton. Like it's like I don't know if
But
Alchemist got
we
that.
we 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 salute Alchemist for staying relevant for this long, but he just doesn't have that one standout song like that we know forever.
Yeah, like
He's
cause look,
had moments.
cause somebody like Swiss Beats, right? Like I'm
He
saying,
has down bottom.
if he did a verse with Swiss Beats, he would lose because like he got Rough Riders anthem, bro. Even if he might be technically the better producers, like the nigga
Rough
got the hits,
Riders
bro.
Anthem.
Yeah, he gonna
Another
kill you
record
with
that
them
lasts
hits.
forever.
He
You'll
got that
never
one.
stop
Oh, Down Bottom.
hearing
You already
that
said it.
shit.
Yeah, I'm about to say what's the one with Juvenile and Drag on. Yeah, it's Down Bottom.
Down bottom
That's a
is a
classic.
song
That's a
that's
classic.
forever. They'll play that shit forever.
I still remember Juvenile
What
verse to this day.
what y'all niggas want? Eve. They're playing that shit forever. Like,
I'm trying
like it's just certain shit.
Yep.
Alchemist just doesn't have that one song that's just like bam forever.
Then he got that. Swiss Beats got third for shoulder was Timberland, but I know what's
Oh,
Jay Z?
Timberland got 100.
He got so much stuff. He got R&B stuff too. He kill you with. Yeah.
Mm, mm. Yeah,
That's what I'm like with
Timberland.